And relax.
Two of Dykes
Relax.
Mann.
Listen, 6 minutes late is better than 10 minutes late because it's normally 10 minutes.
Well,
It's my
yeah,
it's my fault today. It's my fault.
it's nice being on the non-receiving end of the hate mail
But
for being
I've
late. It's brilliant.
listen to
I'm
me. I
loving it.
just had to run around a major city in the hot weather with I don't know how many kilos on my back, but quite a lot.
All your
And now
luggage.
I'm here, and I literally got here. I came backstage and when I'm talking to Jamie whilst having a shit, didn't I, Jamie?
He did. I can vouch for that. He did, yeah. And it was beautiful sounds. It was no visual. It was just audio. So he had the decency to So he didn't
So
me to me or nothing. He just.
the only reason we weren't on time is because I didn't want you to have to watch and listen to me shit. So I thought that was quite considerate of me.
Yeah. And the
Well,
reason why he doesn't want that is because he might do an Elvis Presley and die on the toilet because he's straining for poos.
well, I did have two massive burgers at 10 p.m. last night. I have
Yeah.
to say they were fucking phenomenal. I've now got into the habit if I order burgers for delivery, I'm getting two. I don't want to make him come in with one burger.
Fuck yeah. What's the
No,
point, man? You're
I'm
thinking
thinking
of
of the driver.
you're thinking of the environment as well, because if you get hungry later on, you might order another burger. Bring two.
Thinking in the environment, thinking of
Doing your bit for the. And at the end of the day, if a cow is going to die for your taste buds, you might as well make the most of that poor fucking cow, that died.
I concur. I'm going to drink a beer out of her. I didn't even want beer. As I just said, I've barely had any hydration today. I had a big bottle of water whilst walking around with these two fucking bags on, and I gave my water to a homeless person.
Good man.
He was fucking laid in the sun on the pavement. They just lay on the pavement, and I was like, "What's he get? Egg what?" And he was, "Oh, big." He was He was very grateful. So then I went and had some lasagna and I had a Coke, and I thought, right, this is a nice Coke.
Yeah.
A wasp flew in it and died in it immediately, and I was like, "Well, I can't. I can have a small amount of that Coke." So
yeah.
I don't even want beer, but this is it. I've got to have a beer, guys.
Yeah, I hope that wasp suffered to his last breath as well, because
I hope so too. I hope it was. I hope that wasp died as slowly as the slowest kid in the last school shooting.
Yeah,
not that that's a good thing, but I hope the wasp did. I hope the wasp was okay.
You just want the wasp to be in that that psychological area of I'm in so much pain right now. My mind's spinning circles because I'm gonna die and I don't know what to do. Like his life flashed before his eyes. Yeah, I'm with you, man. I completely agree.
Well, obviously, they shoot the fat kids first, right?
They got it, yeah.
But then, do the fat kids die quicker because they get shot first, or does their fat protect their organs?
I think if they get shot in the stomach, I think it'll take a lot longer to die. I mean, remember The Sopranos where Tony Soprano got shot in the gut, didn't he? And he didn't die.
Yeah, I first learned that from Reservoir Dogs. Tim Roth, wasn't it? Mr.
Tim Roth.
Mr. Blonde, maybe? No, Mr. White?
I think so, yeah. No, Mr. White was Harvey Keitel, wasn't it? I think.
Blonde was Michael Madsen. Mr. Pink was Steve Buscemi because he went mental about it.
Yeah.
Mr. Orange.
Mr. Orange. Yeah. Mr. White was Harvey Keitel and Mr. Orange was Tim Roth. And he was lying down, wasn't he, in a pool.
He spent most of the movie going,
But how fucking great is Tim Roth, though, just lying there in a pool of blood?
Yeah, I saw an article about who should be in the final Tarantino movie. And of course, Tim Roth has got to be in there because he's been in Hateful Eight and stuff. I think you have to get Tim Roth in there, come full circle. You've got to have Jackson.
Fiction. You know what I mean? He was in Pulp Fiction because a lot of people they know it, but they say, "Oh yeah, shit, he was in Pulp Fiction too." He's very
Honey Bunny, and I don't know what their names are.
Yeah, he's the one. Yeah, he takes Samuel Jackson's ball. Yeah, how will I know which one is yours? It's the one that says "bad motherfucker" on it. So okay.
I always like that because there's I think it's a deliberate continuity error because they use two different takes for the beginning and the end. Because the one at the end, she says something quite differently. I think it's so when she's saying a line with motherfucking, she swaps one of the words around. It's got to be deliberate because it's Tarantino. It's Amanda Plummer, I think. I'll execute every last motherfucking one of you. That's how
yeah, that's right. Yeah. I'll execute every last motherfucking one of you.
That's how the soundtrack begins, isn't it? And then it goes into
That's right, yeah. That's when it goes into that fucking guitar surf song, whatever the fuck it's called. But yeah, I funny you should mention that because I stumbled across something the other day, and it was because Samuel Jackson said, "I don't even know if I'm gonna be in his final movie. He said, I have no idea. He said,
he better have a golden pass. He better be, even if it's like you drive by and you see an old black dude complaining. That
I think there'll be a lot of cameos. I think there's going to be a shit ton of cameos. Like, it's going to be a lot of fucking callbacks to a few things. You're going to see not just big Kahuna burgers and the cigarette brands. You're going to see things referencing specifically.
I hope you see characters or something that characters have done from different movies. Like go past the fucking samurai sword or something, and
that's what I mean. Yeah, just to go past like it could be like it could be something weird like fucking Kill Bill's bar or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Just something fucking stupid. Just something whatever. You know?
But I don't know. I think he might do something completely different. Kevin says pigs and listening, but mostly driving. 120 miles left to go to day. Drive safe. Don't jerk across the road like this.
Wear a seatbelt and wear a mask as well. Kev, masks and seatbelts.
If you are going to masturbate, don't do it in front of the rest of the family. How long do Jamie falls asleep? Well, I don't think we're not going to go that long today. We might have an hour.
I think we got like an hour in us today. But how long was I out for the other day? I remember
at least 40 minutes. At least 40 minutes.
This is what's I said the key. This is what really fucking fried my skull. Is because I remember waking up right, and you were playing the clip from the podathon, and I was playing, and I woke up, and then a dog was there as well on the podcast, the Last Rites, and I was like, wow, hang on, it was like surreal. Because I was like thinking, what the fuck? It's like I thought I was dreaming because it was too much going on.
It was almost a complete repeat. Like
pretty much. Because that's me. So when I was waking out of this slumber, my mind couldn't process what was going down, and it's not what I should be right now. Like as if I had time travel, like quantum leap or some shit. But
it was wild time. But listen, I don't know how I didn't pass out because I was on the hard booze. I didn't have any of the beers that I thought I was going to run out of. These I had one, and I woke up yesterday and it was still full. I had to clean that fucking place this morning, but I put away. I've got the. I've nearly broken it twice today, but I've got the gin here.
Yeah.
I dropped my bag down heavy twice and just heard it clunk. Luckily, cheap gin seems to have a nice thick bottle on it.
Solid bottle, yeah. Not like the fucking time you brought the Jamesons and you remember that time you run home from the fucking shop and you put a bottle of Jamesons in your bag and it's smashed.
For a podcast. I got everything out of my bag and I threw my bag across the kitchen because I thought I was done.
Yeah,
and then I saw what I thought was water on the floor. I was like, what the fuck's this? And then it started to smell of whiskey. And so I looked in my bag and it was just full of whiskey and broken glass.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was
good. That was divine. That was God intervening that night because I don't think I should have drank a bottle of whiskey. I would have drank the whole bottle, and it would have, it would have gone.
Yeah, because once you start on the hard stuff, you can't. Like I've got a cap and a limit, but you just fucking keep going. Like I will just revert to beers, but you just keep getting it down your neck.
Nice little blue sky today. I don't know if you can see it.
All right, dog. I'll take that bet.
I'm in the city, though. I'm in the city. No, I don't know. I don't think I'll be sleeping on this one. Unless I fall asleep, because I have not recovered. I haven't. Oh, grumpy mama. Oh, GM. I have not. I just tell it to Brett Brock every time. Oh, grumpy mama comes in. Hurting animals and drawing pictures, that kind of thing.
Wasn't he? He was drinking slow and steady, wasn't he? Yesterday on his podcast.
Yeah, he couldn't. He said it was a bit hard for him. I think.
It was 9 hours, wasn't it? Something like that. The podcast.
9 hours and 17 minutes or something. It's fucking stupid. Luckily, I deleted loads of space that day because I knew it would happen. But yeah, I still haven't recovered. So I got up at 5:30 a.m. the day of. We recorded at 2 for me, and we finished at 11.
Yeah.
And then I slept. It wasn't sleep that night. It was just passed out for 6 hours, and then up all day, no nap. And then today up super fucking early. I was supposed to nap, but I couldn't. And then that's why I look like fucking dog shit today. I just need to sleep. But I want to do stuff today. I haven't really done anything for a few days. I want to go out.
You want to go out and go? Yeah, I slept yesterday. I wasn't well, and I just fucking slept on the couch. She went to bed just for a little afternoon nap. I lied down. I put like the last episode of Obi-Wan Kenobi on, and I fell asleep.
Yeah, I watched the last two of those.
Oh, what do you think? I think it's brilliant.
Yeah, there are parts of the series I don't like, but I like overall. I think it's really good, and I love. I don't know what you've
Yeah.
seen, but I love. There's a couple of things across the series where Vader just goes mental. And it's like I like that.
Yeah, I just go an absolute fucking batshit crazy because I didn't watch the last Skywalker saga film, the Rise of Skywalker with the J.J. Abrams stuff. I watched that after finishing Obi-Wan. I watched that today, and I thought, what a colossal fucking disaster. Obi-Wan
Well,
could have sort of filled in like the blank space that was missing in my Star Wars life.
The problem with the last two of those ones on rewatch, I liked them both better the second time, and I think mainly it's because you know the fucking shit you hate already, so it's not going to root that. Then I was trying to enjoy some of it, but that last one was pure after the backlash for the second film, which I don't hate as much when I rewatch it, apart from that stupid casino scene with the fucking cows.
Yeah, with them weird cows run through and what the fuck happens.
No point.
The last Jedi, the Last Jedi. I thought that was better than the last one, the Rise of Skywalker. I think it was much
I thought the reason they just tried to cram every bit of fan service into it to make up for it, and then the trailer was cool, and then when you see what happened, like with C-3PO, there's no spoilers at this point. The trailer was cool where he was going to die, and he turned like fucking dark side and shit to read the runes. But in the film, it was fuck all. It wasn't as good.
It was just a small little fucking clip. Like, yeah, it was piss poor. But I think they're definitely in need now for maybe like another saga, but away from the Skywalker shit. Just fucking going.
There's a trilogy in the works. I don't even know what it is, but I think it's set. I think it's set thousands of years before.
Isn't that's the Kevin Feige? Is he the one who does the Marvel cinematic stuff? Kevin Feige.
I haven't followed who's doing it, to be fair.
I'm pretty sure someone from the Marvel cinematic universe is taking charge or some bollocks.
Probably. They hired the Game of Thrones guys, but then they got rid of their idea.
Yeah.
They sacked a couple of directors. They sacked Russo. They hired some directors for the Solo one because my friend was an extra in it. And then they reshot almost the whole film with Ron Wood, I think.
Right.
So, yeah, she got cut out because of that. But she's in the airport scene of that one.
But to go back a few thousand years would be fucking class. You're talking way, way back.
There were, I don't know if that's true, by the way. It might not be true. I read it at some point.
When you said it, because I mentioned it, I remember then you hear about Kevin Feige from the.
I think it's Kevin Feige. I think it's pronounced
Feige, whatever. I heard he or someone from that Marvel fucking crew was going to be taking the helm of some shit, which would fucking be spectacular.
So there's a bunch of TV shows coming out and animated shows, but there is. Okay, in 2023, you've got something about the Rebel Alliance that it's just about a rebel. Oh, it's just about Rogue Squadron, I think, or the Acolyte. It's about.
Then with that though, we know the story. We know it could be a completely different path away from anything to do with the fucking Death Star, Vader, fucking Palpatine.
The best film, in my opinion, for you was Rogue One, like that went straight into New Hope at the end. I thought that was brilliant.
Yeah, that was I was pretty decent because everyone died at the end, didn't they? It was just like they were on the planet and they just got fucking bombed or some shit. The Death Star blew them up and it was like, bye.
So the guy that did The Last Jedi, Rian Johnson, is going to make more films. So I don't know what the fucking plan. Whether that was his fault or the writing, I don't know. Probably the writing. But there's also
Abrams. This is my fucking vision, and
one's from Taika Waititi, who's pretty good. He did the Thor Ragnarok.
Ragnarok was a good film. I like Thor.
Yeah, Taika Waititi, he's an up-and-coming director. He's doing one of them. But they're just doing a bunch of films by the look of it. They're saying that they've shelved the next trilogy. I don't fucking know. I'm not balls deep into it. I'm not checking in Star Wars news every fucking
I'm the same. I just hear things and I think, oh, that sounds good, and I hope so and so does a good job, and then it could be months or years go by. What the fuck happened with this?
P105, Napo's imitating Kelly or initiating Kelly, starting her up. Start me up.
And stop. Come on, Kelly, now, girl. Get him up. Get him, Kelly. Come on, Kelly, kill.
Exactly. That's what I thought.
That's exactly what it was.
By the way, if you're watching this back, which I know some of you will, we've got to be better at this. Press subscribe, please, on the channel because it's helping. Like things are creeping up slowly, but we need more. So we'll have to do something. We'll have to do a push one day. We'll have to do something special just to convince people to come and
More
subscribe.
subs. Rather than give us money, just give us subs. So what if we do our own little podathon thing, but we don't do it for money, we just do it for subs.
We do it for our own selfish needs.
Selfish needs. We do it for likes, we do it for subscription and shit.
We should have done that more the other day as well, because quite a few people have watched that now. So I did try, but then we just got really drunk. I need videos and little graphics to come up and stuff, or little things to pop up. I'll have to work on that.
If we just need a little myling. That's all we need, dog. We need a myling.
I've got a decent video editor now, so I made one of those clips with yesterday. I didn't think I could get much on this laptop, but I can from the Microsoft Store. So I'll put one of them on there, so I can do clips and shit. I don't know. We'll sort it out. It's all admin. We don't want a podcast to be about another podcast. But yeah, so I'm still not recovered. Still not recovered from Tuesday. I'm still hungover because I haven't really slept. I suffer as well.
It wasn't until like the next day, because my daughter came down for school, right, and she had to sort of navigate her way through the chairs and the tables and stuff to get to the cupboard to get her shoes out. And she said, if I wasn't running late for school, I would have taken a photo of the fucking mess she made.
Just the cocktail area, the booze.
It was just basically just a table full of like. When I come downstairs, Kedia cleaned it all away. God bless her. And it was just
unbelievable.
Like fucking like beer ball. I had a photo somewhere, and she just said it was just like a colossal mess of just crisps, chocolate.
I don't know how you're getting away with this with her cleaning. That's fucking wild. I'd have been told, get fucking down there and clean it up.
Oh yeah, she's a good egg. I think it's because she made some of the mess as well, so she just thought, fuck it.
Oh, what a bitch! What a messy bitch!
Messy fucking whore pig. That's what she is. I got to punch her in the mouth in this podcast, then right in the fucking teeth.
You should, but just do it slightly off camera. Just do it so it's here, and then you hear the whelp from here, and then no one can prove anything.
Exactly. Yeah.
It was for drama.
Yeah.
You go for the kidneys, not the face.
Yeah. Or a fan favorite, put like like a catalog on his stomach and just punch it, so it's all internal.
Yeah. You take the impact.
Like
you take the
police interrogation shit. Yeah. Blunt impact, just fucking.
You might get some internal bruising, but you can't see that. So
can't see. You'd be pissing blood for a week, but
don't let it go to a doctor for a couple of weeks.
No, don't be daft. Don't be daft. Hell no. But no, Tuesday was fucking great, man. It was fun. It was a blowout, an absolute blowout. And then Kat came on.
I know it'd be cool, but I just didn't know what it would be. And then, as ever, I just thought, Kat can come on for 10 minutes, but. And she said this time, I'm not fucking going anywhere. It's like, fine, stay. It was better. It takes away from the three idiot men. And we got the mean version of Brock, which is good. I like the mean version of Brock. I'm into it. He is fucking mean.
Yeah, he's a mean bastard.
Yeah. Complaining all the time. But he's, he's a good egg. But we'll do a Brock Tales episode of this or something just to make
Brock
up.
Tales.
Brock Tales. Yeah, get him on and...
Brock Tales. Woo! If we do a Brock Tales one, we'll have to do our faces on Huey. What they call Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
Yeah, them. Yeah. Well, we'll do Huey, Dewey, and Louie. We'll use their bodies and we'll have our faces on Huey, Dewey, and Louie, and that'd be called Brock Tales.
Duck Tales was fucking brilliant.
I love the DuckTales. Yeah, I got a box set in the house. They were class to watch, but they're on Disney Plus, I think, anyway now. So
are they? I like that, and I like the raccoons. I don't know if you ever saw that. It might have been a bit before your time.
Raccoons, no. I used to watch Biker Mice from Mars, like when I was really young.
Yeah, actually, yeah. I don't really remember too much, but I think I had one of the toys on their bike.
Yeah. Biker Mice from Mars, they were great. I had like the three figures and the little, like basically similar sort of thing as like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, just with mice, and they're from Mars. Basically, it's pretty much it.
Dog shirt showing his tits. Yeah, so I've got I brought some like sports tops and stuff, but just one size too small, and you just see my tits immediately. So I didn't see. I only saw that lip. I saw like 10 seconds of that Lipsky thing. I was busy, but
the Lipsky pod was pretty good.
I got there to promote Last Rites and got the fuck out. But then I did see he was in some sort of tight blue t-shirt. I thought he was showing off his guns or something. I don't know what was going on.
No one could see what he was doing. The sun was behind him. It was like I said on the chat, I said, who got better lighting, Lipsky or fucking Andris? Because the sun was just... I think he did it deliberately because he could have moved in front of the sun, and
He's a filmmaker, so he understands lighting, so he probably did.
he just didn't want his
Um,
face to be seen.
didn't
But
want
it
his
was
goddamn face in there. But Andrus got cancer from his lighting, so that's a fact.
Yes, that is a fact. That's a fact. And if you don't think it's a fact, then that was written by Brett Brock and produced by Matt Apple. That's just like
the views and opinions on this podcast are those purely expressed by Brett Brock and Matt Napo. I would never open a podcast making jokes about school shootings. I wouldn't.
No.
It's not in my goal.
Yeah, me and Carl are basically the equivalent of shills. We are shills of the podcast world. We get paid off by Brock and the dog to say things.
We should dress in orange jumpsuits and have like an ISIS flag behind us, and we just go. And we in the West are guilty, and we deserve all the pain and decapitations that our brothers get.
I agree.
Inshallah. That's what we should do.
I agree, and I think we deserve nothing less. I think it's all we. I didn't think we deserve less than that, but that would be like a bonus to us. And I think we deserve. I don't know what we deserve. A lot less than that. I want to say less. Like a swift fucking saber to the head for decapitation.
It's never swift. I watched so many ISIS killings, so many, including decapitations of children. And it's not good, and it's not clean, and it's never quick.
No.
And people's faces look really just stupid after they've been cut off.
Yeah, because the head just sort of like hangs down like on.
I think Louis spoke about that on one of his specials, how dumb people look when the head's like been decapitated.
Ken Bigley. I'm Ken Bigley. I'm heading off.
They're never that upset or anything. They're just like having their neck cut off, and they're like, oh, there's probably a lot of stress and shock and all that. And then it's done, and then the neck's bleeding out way more than you would think, and then the face is like.
Yeah. I would love to imagine like seeing someone's last thoughts when that was happening, just going, "Oh fuck, did I turn the gas off?"
Yeah, did I? Oh, I didn't finish Better Call Saul.
Yeah, I didn't finish Better Call fucking Saul. Did I pause
them? Because they're like, what happened at the end of Better Call Saul?
Yeah. Fuck, I better text the wife, tell her not to watch the next.
I wonder how long they're thinking after decapitation. I think they've done a bit of research on that. It's not instant switch off. It will be some time, and whether it's a second or 2 seconds or 10 seconds, there's going to be some time where they're getting, because the blood comes out pretty fast, which runs the brain, but you're still going to have residual shit going on in there.
Yeah, it's still energy fucking flow. I mean,
there's probably a point where they think, oh fuck, I've had my head cut off. This is what it feels like, and then they die.
And then you just die straight away. Yeah, I wouldn't want that thought to be my last thought. I want my last thought to think, I need a drink. Or something, just something completely fucking pointless in life, really. But
don't worry about Kelly, the dog. He's probably off pretending to write a book, and then every author he comes on, he has to fill in Anacott to. Like, although he has got one of the publishers now, I believe. So well done, dog.
Well done, doggy. Self-published, baby.
I'll write a book one day. I will.
Yeah. I was thinking we should write a book about fictional, make it like an actual biography, but like fictional comics. Like a two-way biography, kind of like Motley Crue's biography, where they all four of them got like their own views of what happened.
Yeah, I thought about writing stuff about actual people on the comedy scene, and just change names and places and all that, and just eviscerate people. I'd have to wait. You have to wait till you got some kind of success, I think, though, because then you can get cancelled from cities. From shit gigs.
Yeah. Well,
I would.
Cancel culture. It's more like fucking cancer culture, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. Cancer is like if you eat, drink, and smoke like a pig for most of your life, your chances of getting cancer are going to drastically increase. And the same with cancel culture. If you spend so much of your time like with an anticipation of going after people over like silly things, eventually it's going to come back on you. It's.
I hope so. And I hope
come back on you.
I hope the cancer grows as like a tumor in the shape of no Wi-Fi signal on the head.
Yeah, just fucking These people make me sick. Pigs. Hell yeah, motherfuckers.
He went to check his wife hasn't called for help. There's a reason we don't know her age. He's picking her up from school.
he's got to see if Kiara will come on now so we can discuss Flat Earth. Did she jump on the Dogs podcast when he was speaking to the ex-NASA dude?
I don't know.
I think just goofed. I think she said she wanted to jump on and just say the Earth is flat and then like leave.
Well, yeah, she's not. She didn't talk about other people on the network. She's nice. She's very nice.
Yeah, but I gotta watch that podcast with the NASA chick though. Just if she's like formally worked with NASA before, that'd be a good chat. But yeah, Lipsky was good. Go back to that. Lipsky was a good fucking interview. I really enjoyed that one. That was good. I said he should get
I'll check it out tomorrow
on his podcast, and we can see.
Yeah,
but what I mean is, we get a psychic on and say, "I want to speak to Sean Rouse," and he'll have the full unbookables set on there. Then, if you're really a fucking a psychic, get this person up for me, please.
Was he buried or cremated? Can we dig him up?
Yeah, probably. I don't know. He was
put his mushy bones on strings. They're probably mushy anyway. The state of him, right?
Yeah, he's riddled, right? Fucking disaster.
Yeah, I don't know. Just get him on little strings.
Yeah. Oh dear God! There's the yawns when she.
We can see if we can rouse him from the dead.
Hey! Yeah. Sean Rouse was on the podcast, and I came. I got a roast. Hey! Filthy fucking swines.
I agree.
Hell yeah.
Nothing. I don't have time to check out this little space I'm in. I just literally came in, key on the bed, opened my laptop, and sat here.
Your Wi-Fi is fucking good, man.
That is the one good thing. I remembered it was good here before because I watched the Brock and drank, and he was drunk doing DJ sets instead of drawing or after.
Good.
So I knew the Wi-Fi was good enough for that. I thought it was good enough for a podcast. I'll sort out what's happening with the Last Rites next. I've no idea. It'll be next week. I think I've done it for this week. It's done. You've had 9 weeks worth of content. Which has to be more offensive. And I was saying things towards the end of that I shouldn't, but I'm not deleting it. I'm going to stick with it.
You're gonna keep that. The thing is, you said it while he was under the influence of alcohol, so you can just use that in your defense.
Yeah, you could, although it's not defensive, is it? But it would be nice.
Well, this is what alcohol does to me. It's a disease. Alcoholism is a disease.
You can't. If you kill 5 women, you can't go. I was drunk. I was drunk. I don't know what I was doing.
Yeah, saying words and killing someone are two different things. Like you can offend someone by words, but then you can really do some damage to an entire family if you kill their mum or some shit. Right?
Well, the mum might be a bad mum.
She might, but people still get attached to their mums even if they're bitches. It's one of those things.
Yeah, I knew someone that was obsessed with his mum. I think he was also a child molester.
But I usually try. Really fucking dry today. Maybe it's post-podcast blues from Tuesday.
Maybe. I think it's what it is. By the way, I've got no clean clothes. I had these pants on for 2 days, and now they're going to get messy. I went to a laundrette today, and it only worked by QR code, and the QR code wouldn't work for me. So I can't do it. And now, I don't know, I've got too hot. So I'll after this, I'm going to go to a shop and buy 1 new pair of pants and maybe a t-shirt. And I'll do the laundry tomorrow. That's my plan.
Yeah. Just buy some just buy a couple of cheap t-shirts and some fucking pants and away you go.
I can feel my ass just getting all sweaty and nasty in there I probably didn't wipe properly. It's probably leaking in there. It's not going to be good.
Nice. No.
I
had a bad ass. I had diarrhea last week, and to a point where I was like really sore and chafing when I was walking the dog, and there's
when you're walking nap on a lead on all fours.
Nap on a lead. He was wearing a gimp mask, a gimp ball in his mouth as well, so you can tell people he was captured.
That's the best way, because when you're fucking, we can't scream for help.
Yeah, Pulp Fiction style.
I find.
Get the gimp. He's just there with his hand in his head, just like. Eeny, miny, mo, catch him by his tongue.
Who's Zed? Zed's dead, baby. Zed's dead.
Whose motorcycle is this? It's not a motorcycle, baby. It's a chopper. Whose chopper is this? Zed's. Who's Zed? Zed's dead, baby. Zed's dead. Wow. What a fucking film! Guess what's on Netflix, man? Jackie Brown.
Oh, nice. Yeah, no, I saw it on there. Yeah, I haven't watched it for years, but
I was going to
actually,
watch
you
it
know
on
what?
Sky, and it was removed from Sky Movies, and then it came up on Netflix like a few days ago,
I
and I was
reckon
like,
no, I think I watched it at the beginning of the pandemic, and I just nothing to do. I think that I watched it about 2 years ago, but I will rewatch it. But I love it.
I'm going to watch it tomorrow because the kids are in school, she's in work. I'm going to be off work, so I think I'll get what I got to get done in the morning and just watch Jackie Brown.
I've probably only seen it about 5 times, which isn't a lot for a Tarantino film for me. But yeah, I don't watch it enough, but I do really enjoy it. Every few years, I'll stick it on.
Yeah, I've only seen it once, and when I say seen it once, I've never watched it from beginning to end in one continuous.
I don't know. I'm so autistic. I can't do it. I've got to watch a film.
No. It was one of those films. It's the only Tarantino film I've never watched from start to finish all the way through. I've caught bits over the years. I've literally caught bits of it, and then I don't know why.
I think it's less than an hour and a half.
Yeah, it's one of those things.
Yeah, give it a go. It's chill. It's a different vibe to all the other films. It's based on a book, but it's great. I think it's a really different thing. But then when De Niro does go off, he goes off.
Yeah, kicks out. I know he smashed that young girl, didn't he? She's like, "Oh, do you want to fuck?" He's like, "Yeah, okay." And he's just pumping away.
And he just cuts to that on the washing machine.
Yeah, jobs are fucking good, and anything with Michael Keaton is worth a watch anyway.
There's a great advert for guns. I think it's an advert for AK-47s they're watching, and it's like Tarantino. It's like girls in bikinis, like
nice.
When you absolutely, positively have to kill every motherfucker in the room, the AK-47.
That's the fucking one to do with the AK-47. It's like one of the most versatile guns on the planet. Isn't it? The AK, you can use them anywhere. That's why they use them in Middle East for a lot as well. Probably because they're easier to get.
Well, also because they're Russian, and then there's a lot of knockoffs. There's a lot of Eastern Bloc Russia, and they're cheap. And
they're very durable as well. They use them a lot in the Middle East because of they got a good there's something in the design in a way where they don't attract a lot a lot of dust and sand.
Yeah, they can withstand all the sand and shit. So they're better off.
Pretty good bit of fucking machinery. AKs.
I am Middle Eastern now, that's who I am. I'm Middle Eastern now, that's who I am.
Hell yes. Oh, Turkestan. Oh, that's a great film.
The only way I make these beer cold in here, they're still cold in my bag. It's pretty fucking good. They come out of the fridge, so it was in the fridge for 3 days, but I could buy a bag of ice, but I don't know. See how I feel.
Need another beer, and I will be asking.
I'm not enjoying it. It's getting warm too quickly. And I know what you say. You'll say down it, but I think I might be sick. But I am feeling a little bit better from drinking it from Tuesday's hangover. This is now on Thursday. This is starting to help.
Hell yes.
Hell yeah, my foe.
Yesterday, I think I had 2 glasses of wine and 2 small cans of cider, really small cans of cider. That's all I had, all day. I just couldn't.
No,
I didn't go to the shop to buy more booze. I just was like, fuck this. I had a couple of painkillers throughout the day, and I just fucking 2 glasses of wine and 2 little ciders. Done. That was it.
So sounds like binge drinking to me.
Yeah.
I had 2 bottles of Coke and a can of Coke and water. I didn't even have a coffee. I was just fucked yesterday. I did not feel good. And just a lack of sleep last night as well. I just needed 1 more hour. And then I've stopped looking like a homeless person. I'm in homeless mood today.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
I might have a shave and have a shower in a bit and then have a nap.
Yeah, do it, man. Yeah. I think, we said earlier tonight, we're probably going to go for an hour and a bit. It's an idea. Hey, cats.
Yeah. Cats and a naked boyfriend.
It's all her fault. It was all going well until Steve showed up, and then the party just went fucking to full swing rave.
I don't remember a lot after that, if I'm honest. Bits and bobs.
I feel like he slept something and I would drink. You got the
I think so. Sort of across the internet pipes, I think it can happen. My keyboard smells of hammers.
Hell yeah.
I was.
Steve got the party, go baby. I'm sorry for your kids. Jesus Christ.
I didn't know what else to say then, so I just claimed to be raped.
Yeah.
I forgot what to say.
Me. Probably me. Yeah. Well, if cyber terrorism is a thing, cyber rape surely can be, especially with the the progress in artificial intelligence. It's got to be able to.
Yeah, haptic feedback on the glove. You can feel the grope.
Yeah. I reckon I could think of someone who does a lot of VR games and tries to fucking rape someone on them.
Don't need to. There are no consequences for saying stuff that's going to be on the internet forever. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. No memory at the end. No, not a lot of memory at all. Yeah. Thank you very much, my love. My love. Upright, blackout, drunk. Can't say black. Yeah, that is. I think we all were just complete. Like Keely managed to get herself to bed at a reasonable time because she was starting to slide off, and then we just carried on, and I fucking passed out in the chair.
Yeah, I'll have to go and get a timer on it because I did scrub through the video. I think you fell asleep twice. I think you woke up for a bit and then you fell asleep again.
I think you're right about the twice thing, but like I said, I decided to repeat myself. But waking up to the surreal moment where the dog was on the podcast and he was playing the clip from the podathon was just what the fuck. It did take me a while to realize what was going on. It's like crazy.
Crazy for you.
Crazy. Yeah, so that's the ice and dam done. Like some shape. We need another cocktail.
Yeah, not for a while, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, Kat's gonna. She's gonna work on the Hitler cocktail.
We've got Hitler. We've got Amber Alert.
Hitler. We've done the eggs and down. We got them. Halloween. I think she can come up with some great
Halloween for sure because we haven't really said this, but I think for Last Rites and for this, we're going to dress up, and there'll have to be different costumes for both. And I want to make a lot of effort, so
yeah. Halloween is going to be great. I think we're just going to go. Tell him, Carl.
Nah.
Yeah. Tell Carl what you're doing. Tell Carl what you're doing. Crashing the podcast. What are you doing? You little punk.
You're being broadcaster.
He's learning Bohemian Rhapsody on keyboard. He's actually doing quite well. He's doing really good. He's mastered the guitar and the drums, so he's on the keyboard now. He's just like fucking riffing out shit. Well done to him. But yeah, Halloween is going to be good.
He's going to be a superstar, and then
could ride tire then. Hell yes.
Well, he'll retire at 27 in the bath probably. Rock stars.
Oh, he won't be that cool. That's only the cool. That's reserved for the cool ones, man. The greats.
Fell asleep 10 minutes after I said goodbye. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I stayed up and ate that. I microwaved that pizza was a mistake because you can microwave shit pizza and it's all right. But microwave good pizza and it's just weird. And I ate it on my back in bed. And I think I probably... No, I did. I drunk text and drunk call people. Yeah. That's what I did.
Nice.
Of course. Yeah. It's made a nuisance of myself whilst eating pizza on my back.
That's all right. It's okay. I mean, drink. It's a disease. It's a disease. Was you claiming to be sober as well? I haven't drunk much.
I've definitely done that a couple of times. I haven't drunk that much. But if I've sent voice messages and I listen them back, it's clear that I've been drinking. I sound like I'm having a stroke. And this eye will be shut, this one.
Yeah. Like Popeye the Sailor Man.
Yeah, I saw my friend the other week here. She said she knew. I haven't seen her for years, but she remembered the eye. She was like, "Yeah, the eye's going to start going in a minute. It's this one, I think." It's like, I'll tell you another thing.
Yeah, that's your
about twins.
Your telltale. Your left eye starts to go, does it? Starts to quiver when you.
Yeah, there's probably a tumor in my right side of my brain that's like pressing on. And when it's mixed with alcohol, it's like, now's the time.
End up like fucking sloth at the end of the night, just fucking.
And then the children got to adopt the retarded man who's a criminal in a criminal
Yeah,
family.
I'm
And
just
the
gonna say,
police just went, sure, go on.
baby.
Are you going to take him home? Yeah, we'll sign it. We'll go home. Not sure that's how adoption works, but they did it. The Goonies.
Yeah, the Goonies. Yeah.
You're going to live with us, love.
You could live with that stuff. That's right, yeah. Yeah. That monster is going to end up in a fucking psychiatric ward, though, isn't he? That should be the sequel to the Goonies, where Sloth is on his own, like in a mental asylum, and it's been like fucking 20, 30 years, and he's going fucking insane, and he plans like an escape to go and kill the Goonies. There's a fucking sequel to the Goonies. We got it. Done.
Yeah, Sloth goes dark.
Sloth goes dark.
I
Like,
mean,
yeah.
there's nothing worse than a retarded man being angry at you because he can pull your arms off.
Yeah, do you know, I'm going to write that on the notes, right? Goonies 2, Sloth goes mental after 30 years in a place, and then when they interview the fat kid then, he's like, oh, we couldn't control him. He's basically like, he raped 3 of the babysitters and locked him away, and he just breaks out. I'm gonna write this down.
I believe they are making a Goonies.
They are apparently making a sequel, so I did hear, but I also hear they're turning the film into like a TV show or some shit.
That probably makes sense with what's happening now, right?
Yeah, like a step-by-step thing of the film. So they're doing it like, like same like what Disney does with the live action stuff. They're just
And
doing
I
the same
assume the film will have a lot of the original cast and maybe some new cast together.
Yeah, I know you did the sequel, but I just don't know how the fuck that could work out. I mean, maybe they could. I mean, great if like Josh Brolin comes back in there as well.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't mind that new Ghostbusters, but it was they're never going to get. You're never going to capture what originally made it brilliant.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen
it. They played it very heavy on nostalgia on it, but it is a bit silly as well, obviously. But it's just a Ghostbusters film, and it was all right. It was all right. I didn't mind it.
Yeah, I haven't watched it. I cancelled my fucking Sky sub, so I thought fucking bollocks. But I might get. I will watch it, because I like what's his name?
If you've got the internet, Jamie, you can get any film that was ever made for free almost immediately.
Yeah, that's fucking true. I always have problems with these streams because everyone's like, yeah, you can get this for free, and every time I try and do it, there's always a problem. There's always like a fucking
you can get like annoying pop-ups and all that. You got to have a pop-up blocker. And the sites get cancelled and stuff. I can't remember what it's called, but there's a good one I've been using fairly recently. It was pretty all right. I was watching Curb Your Enthusiasm on it because I couldn't find that anywhere.
Oh yeah, it's on Netflix. Yeah, well, it used to be.
Oh, is it? I don't know. I think things change.
I think, but if you're in Brazil though, your Netflix will be different to UK anyway, wouldn't it? Would that be right? Yeah. Your Netflix will be different, won't it? Yeah.
It's weird. It's actually showing up mostly normal, but on Disney I can't get Star, which is what the Pistols is on. Because you don't really get Star. It's on Hulu in America, I think. So I'll have to find that online or wait till I get back home. I looked for it the other day.
Pain the fucking can. I remember when we had like the PlayStation 3, it was easy to do then. You could change our IP address, and we'd have like American Netflix, and it was.
I can use it. I've got VPN plugins and stuff, but they don't always work as well. Some of them are okay.
Yeah,
I think they blocked the one that was on my phone.
Good, yeah, it was good. It was brilliant, but then after a while, the IP address would shut down. You have to fucking set it. Just give up in the end. But there's always a way. There's always a way.
Well, there's a Willie, there's a way. Well, there's a Willie, there's somewhere to put it.
Where there's a Willie, there's always a paedophile chasing it. As they say in Dubai.
But it's never a dirty old man, is it? It's never someone down the park. It's your dad or brother or uncle or teacher.
It's always, it's like statistically going to be
someone close to the kid, right? A teacher, a scout leader. Scouts love it. They bloody love it.
Scouts love it, baby. Yes.
I guess anywhere where you get to like camp with boys and girls like a couple of weeks, they're the ones,
There's got to be something to it. Yeah. I'm a scout leader. You can trust me. I've been doing this since 1968.
I like the stories of people who got molested, but no, it just never went. No one believed them, or it just happened. It's like, oh yeah, I was like, someone held my dick in the fucking tent in the woods. So what
Yeah,
happened? Nothing. I
yeah.
told, I told someone and they told me to shut up, or I told my mum and they went, "Ah, don't be silly."
Yeah, don't be silly. You fucking Father Gregory wouldn't do that. Well, he did. He did it to me. Shush, goddamn priests.
I don't think I was
Scum.
molested. I kind of feel that I wish I was. I definitely wish I was molested by a hot female teacher.
Yeah, like these
Yeah.
yeah, but that happens quite often now. It's like 15-year-old boys like, oh
And they're
yeah, they
always,
go
where are all these hot, crazy teachers coming from?
beautiful.
It was like
Fuck, beautiful.
57-year-old fat pigs when I was at school.
Yeah. But now
I
it's
did
like
make some of them. I did make some of them cry. There was one fat. I'll tell you her name. 'Cause she might be dead now. She was called Mrs. Webley, and she was fat. So we called her Mrs. Wobbly Webley, right?
as
And
you would
then
do.
that's
Makes sense.
normal. But our class was in the science room, so we could fuck around with Bunsen burners and all that stuff. Gas taps, leave them on,
Yeah.
And then, but you could get in from the main entrance or through a lab to get in. When we in woodwork, we made, which kids probably don't even do now. It was called CDT when we did craft design and technology.
Yeah.
But we made a doorstop in there, right? Because the teacher goes, "What are you doing making a doorstop?" "Very good, yeah, great." And we took it, and the next thing we did was block the door at registration so the teacher couldn't get in.
Oh
And
yeah,
then she's
nice.
trying to get in. So she was fucking. It was a good doorstop as well because she was a fat ass was running at this thing over. "Let me in!" And we are just like, "No
Yeah.
fucking way."
Brilliant.
But then she was like, "I'm going to use my teacher logic and I'm going to go around the other way through the lab." But we could see her, so we'd take it out of there and move it over to the other door, and we kept doing that.
Yeah, and her fat ass was too slow to run back and forth, so you had the time just to
They
fucking
didn't
go.
have mobile phones, and they might have been able to ring the staff room to get another teacher or something. They couldn't text anyone
Yeah,
to help, but we just did it. And
right.
then one of the lab technicians came in and took the register really quiet about 20 minutes later, and we were like,
Yeah.
"Okay, see you later." And as we walked out, Mrs. Wobbly Webley was sat down crying. I don't feel bad though. Fuck her. I don't. She was mean.
Yeah, she was a mean old bitch. Yeah, we
She
did
was.
some bad shit in school as well. We had some fucking kids who got off the fucking rails, and we discovered one day with the we had like obviously plastic chairs with like metal legs and with little rubber stoppers on the bottom. So we discovered in
Oh
one of
yeah.
the little buildings, if you took the rubber stoppers off one of the legs and you tilted it so you was
It would
balancing
go
the chair,
right.
you would twist
Oh
on
okay. If you spin on
basically
it.
make a hole in the floor. So we'd be like sitting on one of the
Ah,
chairs,
perfect.
and then we have a couple of boys then like spinning us around on the chair, and they would just basically drill into the floor.
That's
And
why we're doing this now,
it
guys.
was just a whole classroom like full of fucking holes in the floor. What the fuck was the? It was not concrete, but it was just weird fucking like material. The floor. It was. It was bizarre to explain, but it
Yeah, and
was. Yeah,
it's probably asbestos from the 50s or something. It's like
probably yeah. Dig a fucking hole in the floor. It was great, man. Just like yeah, there
phenomenal.
you go.
We do stuff like when you go in the bathroom, as a matter of course, when you left, you wet some toilet paper and throw it on the ceiling.
Yeah,
After a year, the whole ceiling was just fucking caked in it.
yeah. Remember
Little
them ones?
achievements.
Yeah,
Of
yeah.
course, the standard bubble gum under the desk and chewing gum.
Yeah, the old fucking
One of the punishments for detention was to clean the chewing gum off the tables.
yeah. Scrape that
But
off without
some of it's probably been on there like 5 years.
yeah, without gloves and shit. Yeah. Me and my brother, I think it was his first year, second year of the school, and I was like 2 school years above him. Now, one dinner time, we decided to have a piss around fight, and we got sand, fire extinguishers, because there was this what was like the old like reception desk. It was basically abandoned, but they never locked the door.
Yeah.
So they used to basically take like old fire extinguishers and basically throw it into this what was like then like a giant fucking store cupboard where nobody went, but it was unlocked. So a few of us figured out it wasn't unlocked. My brother come over, and then he threw a bit of sand at me. I threw some sand at him, and then we found fire extinguishers, and then we just had a fucking fight, and it was fun. And then we had like detention because of that. I think they said we was being sarcastic as well, because they were like, oh, what if there was a fire? What would you do? I said, what would you do? Because these fire extinguishers are not in an accessible place anyway. They're stashed behind fucking old tables and chairs in this little reception room. And they thought that was being sarcastic, which it wasn't. It was raising a good point. You know, I wouldn't do nothing. What the fuck would you do? It's in the storage cupboard, you dick.
Absolutely. I think Matt Napo's using his penis to type. Again, you've been told about this. The court gave you an order.
Out of breed.
I assume he means bread. Call paramedics, but he's always having a stroke.
Yeah.
When he wants to call paramedics, don't know.
Yeah. If he types MacBook, they'll call 911.
I think yeah. It's MacBook 911, that's how you call it.
Yeah, MacBook 911. That's what you do, motherfucker. I've been looking at Chromebook. I want to get a Chromebook. Because they're expensive to buy, but they look just like easily, readily accessible, as opposed to Microsoft, and much cheaper than fucking Apple Macs and stuff as well.
Your Macs are way overpriced. I do fucking one day I might get one though, because I do like
Chromebooks. I think Chromebook is probably in my affordability more so than a Mac. But I always see like all these like journalists and fucking bigger podcasters and shit. They're using like a lot of like Apple Macs and stuff as well.
Macs. By the way, no one says Apple Mac since the 80s.
Mac, sorry, yeah, that's true.
No one said.
So far back, yeah.
Sorry, Macs have always been popular with media, so always popular with artists, designers, media and stuff, and they are quite reliable. But these days, a high-end Windows machine is way more powerful than a Mac for the same price. You can buy a shitty AirBook for $1,600 or whatever, but if you spend that on a Windows, it would be outrageously powerful. But you don't need to spend that much. It's just like Windows is always, because you can put more memory in it as well, but you can't with a Mac. You get it and that's it. Whereas Windows, you can put memory in if you want. But I've got my eye on a couple of things. I can do more on this now than I thought. So I can do editing and stuff, which I didn't think I could do. Just because it's locked for certain things, but I can I can do that now, so I'm happier. But I'll get a nice proper setup at some point. I've got my evolution of studio.
You'll be home in a couple of weeks, right? So you can start planning and prepping as to what the fuck you're gonna
do. Yeah, I'm starting to plan. I'm always thinking about what I want and then what will happen a year down the line. So yeah, kit will change, gear will change, what you see will change. I'll be in a nice place. Nice little setup behind me, rather like Mind Dog. That's the plan. Maybe I'll just copy what Mind Dog does and I'll just pretend to be him.
Just do it. Maybe we should all just do that. Just shave our heads and get a big Freddie Mercury.
He won't know when the dementia does set in. He won't know what's happening. He'll be like, why does everyone look like me and has the same background as me? And we'll go, we are you. We are one.
Yeah, because when the dementia really, really kicks in, he's just going to think, oh, yeah,
that's
maybe.
That's the time. A lot of people think we should start looking after him, but that's the time we start playing games.
Yeah, that's the start.
You just take every day. You just do like the Twix from Roald Dahl. You just take like an inch off the table leg, or once a week.
Yeah.
Right, and then or you do it off the chair, and he'll think he's shrinking.
Yeah. I like it, yeah. And every now and again, what we do just to make it really authentic is go on Twitter and just say the word shot and drink bleach. And then...
Did you ever read Roald Dahl and stuff?
Yeah.
So I think it was the Twix. I think they did one of the things, it was a couple, I think, that were just getting old and they kind of hated each other. And one of the things they did was cut a bit of wood off, maybe off the chair, so they think they're shrinking. They stick it on their walking stick. So every week, their walking stick will just feel a little bit bigger. So they think they're shrinking. They just fuck with each other. That's what we should do with the dog.
The dog, we'll do it. Yeah. What we'll do, we'll
go into his house and just gaffer tape all this furniture onto the ceiling.
Yeah. It's a good thing we're having this conversation privately, because if he's listening, he's going to clock on.
We won't broadcast this part. This is backstage. But we'll
edit this part out. Never hears it. But that's a good idea, man.
Yeah. And then you move. You swap all the furniture from room to room, and then you glue it to the ceiling as well. So it's upside down and in the wrong place.
Yeah. Like Mary Poppins shit. Just be like all fucking like, whoa, motherfucker.
And then you pay anyone that's around him, you pay to do weird stuff like just shit out the window instead of the toilet. And he goes, what are you doing? Because That's normal. What do you do? Not the toilet. That's mental. We're calling the nurse.
Yeah, calling the nurse. Yeah, you can't shit.
You're
It's
getting
fresh
power of
water.
attorney over your money.
Yeah, that's
You
fresh
mad?
water. You can't shit in fresh water. It's people dying of dehydration in third world countries, and you're
Straight
taking
out the window, please.
water. Fucking pig.
Straight out the window, and then you go and eat that shit in a sandwich straight after. That's your dinner.
Yeah. And you go hunting, but you hunt like a cat or a dog, a domestic one. And if you see like a deer, just say, "Oh, look at that domesticated deer over there." But if it's a dog with a collar, just like put a few rounds in there. Just fry the fuck it up. Yeah, I like the idea.
You know that he doesn't listen to this. He doesn't listen. He doesn't know what's going on. So yeah, we'll just.
It's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be fun. He's gonna have a shock of his life when this happens, because when he's the last days of his life, when he's on a huge respirator and 110 years down the line, we whisper in his ear, "It was all us."
It was all us at the end, and then we'll change his glasses every week, so they just get slightly thicker lenses, so he can just see less and less.
Yeah, and also when he's sleeping as well, what we'll do, we clog up his ears with just like our own wax, so he thinks he's going deafer and stuff. Yeah, I like it. And what we do as well, so he can't play guitar, we'll just take the fingers off his fingertips.
When he's really asleep, if we just put sleeping pills in his mashed potatoes, and then when he's asleep, we'll just get a really thin razor blade like the one from Goodfellas and just slice his fingers up like that garlic.
Yeah, just like in Goodfellas.
And his fingers will be bleeding. You won't know why. I can't play Summer 69 anymore for Long Island pigs. You can now play guitar. Yeah, we got it all fucking nailed down, man. Yeah, and then swap all his guitars for like right-hand guitars to left-hand guitars as well, so they just reversed.
Reversed. Yeah, I do about the creme de la creme as well. His lawnmower, because he loves his grass. His lawnmower just keep getting blunt blades, so the grass never cuts.
Yeah, just put some rocks in the blades and push that around for a bit.
Or change it for AstroTurf. Just completely go in there and renovate the whole garden AstroTurf.
He's trying to cut it.
It never grows. Just like, what the fuck's going on here?
Yeah, there are plenty of. This is great.
Yeah, this is brilliant. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I think it's good.
But take the engine out of his car and just put spike pedals in there instead of accelerating.
Put a potato in. Take the carburetor out. Just put like a potato in where the carburetor is, and pay a mechanic to come out, stupid man, and just say, "Yeah, potato's good to me."
Yeah, that's a good potato. You've got the best kind of potato as well. Are you going mad?
Yeah. Change that's fucking great, man. That's brilliant. And then go to pay like a big food chain to take all the chocolate bars, the wrappers off, and put like carrots in them. So when he opens up a Snickers bar, it's just a carrot inside.
Yeah, and just pretend it's completely normal. And then one day move his wife out and just move in a load of nurses, like male and female nurses, and just basically paint the place like a home.
But they can't speak English. Yeah, they got to be complete foreigners though.
Can't speaking the Filipino, and then all they do is give him pills in a pot. And he's hello.
It's just horrible.
What happened?
Yeah. And then make sure his slippers never dry. Always go wet, soggy slippers.
Just one wet one.
Yeah. This is terrible, yeah. And his underpants always got like a hole in the front and the ass part as well, just so it hangs out.
You can see the rotten apple when he's walking around. And then just get a small sprinkler system under the bed that just douses the mattress slowly every night, so he's waking up thinking he's pissed himself.
Yeah, that's fucking brilliant, yeah. And get him under sedation and have all his teeth taken out and put like gold teeth in. And just a big rim of gold teeth. Like, what the fuck?
Gold teeth, and then in the cupboard there's only custard and rice pudding.
Yeah.
No, if he's got fucked teeth, we only put treacle in the cupboard, like hardened treacle.
Yeah.
Gold teeth out.
Yeah. I like it. And rig the fresh water supply up to the lake, to the nearby lake, so it's just like fucking dirty tap pond water coming through or some shit.
No, we'll put dead Asian girls in there.
Yeah, the tank. Yeah. Welcome to the
I died. This is my ghost typing, so no typos. Good. Yeah, they do say sometimes if you die and go to heaven, you just reset and you become young and you can do everything.
Yeah, that's what he does. That's what he does. Yeah, we've got your life planned out for the next 10 years. It's going to be weird, but
They're going to look after you for your entire retirement. Don't worry about it. We've got it sorted.
Yeah. And by the end of it, we'll have you believing that you are Joe Rogan.
Yeah, that's, yeah. That's the aim.
I've been dissing myself all these years. Yeah.
Well, I really did have the world's best podcast. We'll just put everyone that you know will be called Young Jamie.
Yeah. Just everyone will just be, bring that up, please, Jamie. Yeah, so next time he goes to a restaurant and he orders food, and the waiter says to the chef, bring that up for me, please, Jamie. Just everything in your life.
Everyone around, it's like Truman. Everyone around you says, pull that up for me, Jamie. Pull that shit up for me, Jamie.
Yeah. He goes bowling, gets a strike. Rather than saying strike, he just says, bring that up for me, Jamie.
Yeah. Everywhere. All your Koa coffee is now called Bring That Up For Me, Jamie coffee.
Yeah. Hilarious.
If you think I'm in heaven, you're a Stevie to look. I'm in heaven.
Heaven is a place on earth. Old front baby.
Yeah. Heaven would be easy to break into. Also, no, how I always said hell would be the good place, and it just suffers from bad propaganda from heaven.
It does. Yeah. It's like Jim Jeffries' bit, wasn't it? He said, as far as I know, the devil has never written a book slagging off God. He says, for all I know, they're in a big, massive argument. God's giving the devil shit. The devil's like, you know what?
On one side.
I'm going to be a bigger guy. I ain't going to fucking go there, man. I ain't gonna...
It's like history books in school, isn't it? You only hear what the government want you to hear.
Yeah.
So, we're not going to talk about the bad parts of our history.
Yeah, like you have World War II and the Holocaust, but no one says the shit that they did to the Nazis. You know what I mean?
Holocaust?
No one talks about the provocation.
Yeah. No one talks about the encroaching borders on Germany.
Yeah. Bad times. Bad. Did you, speaking of fucking wars close to that region, Bernie, the fucking Formula One guy, Bernie Eccleston? Yeah, you know what he said? He's on one of the Good Morning Britain fucking programs this morning. Good Morning Britain, as it goes. And he's friends with Putin. And they said, do you still admire him? He said, yeah. He said, I would still take a bullet for Putin to this day. He said, because, you got to think of it this way. Like me, Putin's a businessman. And like businessmen, we all make bad decisions. And we all try to correct those bad decisions. It's like, what the fuck? If you make a bad decision in business, it's unlikely people will die in their droves. It's no schools are getting shelled from a bad business deal.
Although most wars are business wars, they're banking wars.
Well, that's a very good fucking point.
Eccleston, I'm surprised he's still alive because I just remember him always being old. He's always looked about 75.
He's never looked. I've never seen him in his youth. He's always looked.
He is richer, isn't he? Like running the Formula One for all that time. He must have some fucking serious money.
He is stupidly fucking rich, man. He's like the Alex Ferguson.
I wonder what he's
Manchester United. He's like, it's a Formula One. What I say goes, and that's fucking it.
I wonder who he's married to.
Probably some 21-year-old fucking Latvian.
It's a picture of him with a big black eye. Did he get beaten up or had a fall or something?
Probably had a fucking stroke.
It's in Brazilian. Oh, he's 90 years. He's got 90 years old. He's all swollen up. I don't know.
He probably got punched by Lewis Hamilton because he laughed when he took the knee. Ha ha.
I'm going to see if we can get his
thumped the can.
Get his wife. He got divorced in 2009 and he married his new one in Jesus Christ. Yeah, he's got a piece. I'll bring it up. Actually, not really, but for relatively.
Yeah.
Let's knock this back a bit. Let's get us a bit further back.
As long as she doesn't look like an ISIS bride.
No, I mean, she's all right. But the relativeness is, she's a 10 for Bernie.
Well, anything's a 10 for Bernie. Yeah, cool. Okay, she looks like Italian. First baby. Yeah, there's no way if he wasn't Bernie Eccleston.
Well, obviously, if he was a greengrocer, obviously. I mean,
Yeah.
he's short. He's dead.
Yeah,
He doesn't look too bad, but that's because he's a billionaire and he's had all the billionaire treatment.
yeah, but he's got this Jimmy Savile vibe on him, haven't he? You know what I mean?
Look at the little man. There's no way she isn't getting bent over by the tennis coach.
Oh,
Absolutely no
no
way.
fucking way. The gardener, the tennis coach. Yeah, he's got
Yoga
this Jimmy
teacher.
Savile vibe going on, and he's small. It's like, hang on.
Yeah, there we go. It sounds like I'll take
Food
over.
delivery.
There should be eggshells on your carpet, Jamie, and your whole family should be fucking walking on them.
Yeah, I agree. We got a food delivery. They'll be gone now. Yeah, Bernie's a fucking sad man. He's a sad fucking.
No, I don't know if he's that. I don't know if he's that sad.
I reckon get it up. I think he takes pills and he does not get up. He struggles. He's an ugly guy.
If you listen closer, you can hear the Welsh talking in the background. Cats always win. Yeah. Line from my song "Making Love" before I like cats and dogs. See what I mean? Is that one of your videos where you hired like a 19-year-old girl to look like your girlfriend? I will listen to that. "Making Love" by Mind Dog. It's a shame we can't play it because even though it's your network, we'll get you get copy strike for your own music, isn't it? Isn't it? Why am I talking like that? Isn't it? Isn't that?
What's that? Sorry, I got sidetracked. Fucking look at her. Wow.
He had this must be an ex. He had £50 million worth of jewellery stolen.
Oh, I did remember that one. Yeah.
So if he's got 50 million jewellery lying around, let's look at his net worth. So yeah, Eccleston owns a Formula One. Or he doesn't know if it's 3 billion, they reckon. And you know he's got more than that. You know these are never accurate.
You got
So
more slashed away,
100%.
Because he's probably got big deals with like fucking oil companies and stuff as well. You know what I mean? It's
yeah, and they never know. These net worth things are never accurate. They can't possibly know about all your money. They can guess on assets and stuff.
Yeah, it's all an estimate, isn't it? I mean, you can go on fucking Alexa and say, oh, how much is fucking so and so worth? Or they're valued to be an estimate of whatever. It's just an educated guess.
That's always good.
Hell yes.
Isn't it? Yes, isn't it?
In it, bro.
So Eccleston, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything else interesting to know about Eccleston. I just don't. Occasionally, I'd watch Formula One and they'd interview him for a couple of seconds.
Yeah. Fuck him anyway. Fuck him.
Okay. I'm not so close to it. I couldn't work out why I was so close to the screen. It's because I zoomed in mode on.
Why not? I like that sort of like Mediterranean looking woman anyway. I think she's a beautiful woman. It's,
olive skinned, all that.
Yeah, completely agree. Yeah. Who's the fucking one? I'm sort of. What's her name? Monica Bellucci.
Yeah, they did a pic. They did a side by side of her at like 37 and 52 or something like that. It's phenomenal. She still looks great.
I would say she's aged better than Salma Hayek. Salma Hayek was great in her day, right? But Salma Hayek.
I think Hayek had a lot. Well, Bellucci probably has a little bit, but Hayek had a lot of work done. I don't think it went
big time. But I think
Bellucci's just a little maintenance.
Yeah, it's a little. She's natural, and she done like a shoot where you could see like a side boob and stuff.
I think I first really it was Matrix. The second Matrix, wasn't it? She was in.
Yeah, she was with the Merovingian, the gatekeeper
in the nightclub, right?
Yeah.
I remember,
my battery's very low. Let me plug this in. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Go plug it in. I'll bring up needless pictures of the Matrix. Matrix. Come on, you know what I'm doing.
The Matrix, baby. Yeah, I think they were called the Merovingian.
It's a gift,
she's absolutely one of the most beautiful women on the planet.
I like that there's a GIF. Yeah, pretty good. I'd say. Something's gone. Oh, Jamie's disconnected. I think when he was saying how beautiful Monica Bellucci is, the girl he's currently seeing smacked him around the head with a saucepan, and now he's dead.
There you go.
There you go.
No, she knows I've got a huge thing for her. She's phenomenal, like big time obsessed, like stalking mode. Like if she was my nan, right? Sorry.
If she was my grandmother, I'd still look at her pussy.
We wouldn't fucking stop.
I would. I was like, Nan, hey grandma, you dropped the. Oops, I dropped the cup of tea. Can you help pick it up? And I'll just look.
You would have to. I mean, you'd be a fucking. If you didn't look,
if you didn't masturbate over your own grandmother, if she's Monica Bellucci, you're gay, and that's okay.
Well, you're either gay or a paedophile. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, you choose.
You choose one or the other. You're either a nonce or a homo. But yeah, she's amazing.
That's good. That's a good thing. It is Pride Month still. It's a nice, good thing.
Of course it is. Monica Bellucci, baby. Yeah, Salma Hayek, like we've discussed it many times, like, Dust Till Dawn stuff, amazing. Desperado, class. But she's aged well, but she's had a heck of a lot of surgery, and she's just like, she's still fucking smoking, and she's still great. And it's like, no guy is going to say no.
I'm not against a bit of maintenance surgery, but I think it's sad when someone feels they have to change themselves that much.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. I completely like Cher, right? Cher is not an attractive woman, but Cher has a lot of work there. But Cher has obviously gone to the right person because she hasn't had bad work. Cher looks good considering she's had plastic surgery for the last 50 years.
She now got to be mid-80s, right?
Something like that, yeah. But she looks good considering all the work she's had done. Like Dolly Parton looks good considering all the work she's had done. They've been the right people. She spent good money and got the right doctors involved, and they don't look like Mickey Rourke,
Yeah.
Or fucking...
I forget they're both still alive, Cher and Dolly Parton. I was expecting them to be dead. I mean that's her now. The thing is though, but the thing is, Jay, she gets home, right, takes that fucking wig off, right? The face comes off in one mask. God knows what's behind it. The tits drop to the knees.
Yeah, that's probably true. But
there's a lot of deception going on there, I think. But across the street, she doesn't look like a grandma.
Yeah. Have you seen Courtney Cox as well lately? It's like we are like women shaming her, but we're not. Courtney Cox, I was wow. Honestly, I was like, it's
Cher 76.
76. What's Jennifer Aniston? Jennifer Aniston looks phenomenal, right? She looks
50s, I reckon. Early 50s.
She's incredible, yeah. Absolutely outstanding. But Courtney Cox looks like her grandmother.
Aniston's 53.
53. But she's aged gracefully, amazing. But Courtney Cox now is I get it, not like...
Oh, I see. That I was getting confused with Courtney Love for a minute, but yeah,
Courtney Cox from Friends, yeah. With their makeup on.
She's probably been hoovering coke up for 30 years with all that Friends money.
Yeah.
There was a photo from the reunion, I think, and there was someone tried to say there was a phone with like lines of coke on it, but I think it was just reflections from a light. But it was funny. And they all got together and done coke in their 50s.
Nice. Oh, they all fucking lined up in the fucking,
Zellweger. Yeah, I remember that happening because she completely changed her face, right?
Yeah.
Because she was kind of cute and kooky, and then I think she completely changed it. No, I don't know whether it's settled in a bit more now. Maybe it's settled in. But Sylvester Stallone did it as well. He had the work done, and it looked real bad for a while. But I think it kind of settled in a bit. But I remember he had a big fucking weird face when he came to the UK a few years ago. But
he did. That's right.
Just fucking actors, isn't it? And famous people constantly worrying about their looks.
Yeah, Mickey Rourke with our face. Mickey Rourke was a beautiful fucking guy, and he just fucking went.
Well, then he became a boxer and got his head punched in like constantly, and then
botched job surgery afterwards.
That's why his comeback being Marv in Sin City was so good, because it was just like a big ugly bloke and they put a load of makeup on his face.
It fucking worked, yeah. And he done the film The Wrestler as well. That worked out quite well for him.
The Wrestler was phenomenal.
Good film, man. I like it. It's like short and sweet. Done.
Kenny Rogers, they changed his eyes. They came and changed his eyes.
They came, they took,
Yeah,
they kicked his ass.
people are just weird. I don't know. I don't think I'd ever get anything done. I might, who knows? Maybe when I'm 69, I'll get a little tuck up here. Get all this tucked up when it becomes
I think
chicken
we should
down.
do it together. I think we should do it.
We could get a proper facelift so it's all like up here. Hi.
Yeah. Hello.
Zac Efron as well. I can't remember what he looked like to begin with.
Zac
Yeah,
Efron,
it's just celebrities, especially vacuous ones, just end up getting talked into doing it a lot of the time. I think this will be good for your career if you change the way you look.
It's fucking sad, though, isn't it? It's fucking sad. Zac Efron, right, was a younger looking guy, a kid, and then he got to be a really attractive, handsome young man. Then he got to be like what he is now, and he's just like pumped with fucking fillers and stuff. Like trying to always recapture.
Jimmy Carr had a lot of work done, didn't he? He isn't crazy, but he looked on that other special, which I didn't watch, but only got in trouble on it. He obviously had a hair transplant and fucking there's something's happened to his face. Yeah, he just looks a bit Jimmy Carr.
Oh, Jimmy Carr, yeah. Sorry, yeah. He always looks like the fucking ventriloquist doll, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tighten the fucking cheeks, like, yeah.
I don't know. Maybe you get bored. When you got that much money, you just get bored. I brought all the TVs and houses, fucking women that I can get. Why don't I just start fucking with my head?
Literally, just fuck with your face and just fucking start pumping shit in there and see what happens. Yeah. I just haven't got the fucking pain threshold to do anything like that at all. I mean, I'll get jabs in me. I'll have a tattoo if I want one, or I'll get a vaccine for shit. But just to go and have like Botox and I'm
gonna have a large amount of dental work done in the next few years, and I might end up with some big white fucking teeth. So I got to try and tell them when they get them done. I got to tell them to like make them like slightly shit looking, so they don't stand out. I don't smile and they're fucking UV.
Yeah, big ones. Yeah, I got a dentist in September, the first time since fucking pandemic. So we had a call earlier.
My whole lower jaw. 10 years ago, I should have gone to the fucking. This whole lower jaw is fucked, and I reckon they'll pull everything out, and then I'll have to go. What fake things can you put in? Can you put the ones where you drill in and then you screw them on? Because that would be the best one, but it'll be the most expensive. So I'm probably going to get them done in Brazil and I'll come out with just one tooth as big as my mouth.
Yeah, just a huge fucker. Yeah. A friend of mine, he's a friend of mine as well. He's going to Turkey in about 2 weeks to have a full set. No, he's going to Turkey to have work done, and he's going to go back out in a few months then to have the rest.
Turkey's good. Mexico, a lot of Americans go to Mexico. Brazil's good there as well. They've got a really good medical and dental care. Everyone's teeth are fucking immaculate here. Not poor people, but every time I just look at them and go, how are they so fucking perfect? They've got really good dentists, and the price. Privately, it's probably like 30% of what it is anywhere else. Crazy. So it's just that much cheaper. So I'm going to look into it, but not yet. It'll be in a couple of years or something. I'll just get a loan. Just fucking go and get my teeth done. It's bugged me for years. They're disgusting, and I'm self-conscious about it, and it's just gross.
Yeah, like if my teeth start to go downhill drastically, I think I would definitely spare no expense to get them done, because I'm not a vain person.
Yeah, but they're important, aren't they? They're important, I think.
Yeah, like my teeth are white. Like I love my teeth, but if they start I got my front one's a little bit chipped. That's from something from years ago. So I'm hoping in September I can get it looked at, and then book me in then to get it completely sorted, and I'll pay you whatever, because it's just I'm conscious with my teeth, even though they're okay. I just always have been. So if I would definitely fucking be sorting that out. But they're important. Like your eyes, your teeth, your ears,
You could end up ear-tarded or eye-tarded or teeth-tarded, and that's never good.
Yeah.
Well, 1 hour, 19 minutes. We did it. I can't believe it. It doesn't feel like that long to me.
No, it's been a good little pod. We've had a good bit of energy. We've had a good fucking chin wag. We've set the world to rights yet again. I don't think it's going to go for 9 hours and 15 minutes.
We've solved dementia care. We've solved school shootings. We've solved women. We've solved.
We've solved male denture care.
Yeah. Everything. Any
when
problems you got?
Dykes Mann got the
Actually,
answers.
guys, if you want to write anonymous-ish problem pages, we can solve your personal problems. You should write in with like a Dear Deirdre.
Dear Deirdre.
For
We'll have
anyone
some nice
watching, I mean
background
it.
as well. We'll have some
Write in first.
Yeah.
Tweet us and all that. DM us or get in touch with us somehow and tell us your problems. It can be anonymous. If you want us to keep them anonymous, that's fine. We'll change your name and then we'll solve your problems on air. Whatever it is, relationship advice, life advice, health, fitness, anything.
Yeah, you've killed someone with your car while he was drunk. Let us know.
Yeah.
We'll fix it. Yeah, we'll fix it for you. Yeah, we could essentially be like defense lawyers. You know, we can give you some pro bono advice on what to do in the case of a hit and run. You know.
Well, when we eventually set up a Patreon, we'll do some extra stuff on there as well. So we'll have like real, interactive calls and anything you want for money.
That's where the twisted shit goes in the Patreon. Twisted shit, baby.
Yeah, we'll start at £1 a month if you can do that, or £2 a month, and then
hell yes,
go up from there. And we'll go up to 50 grand a month. So if anyone wants to give us 50 grand a month, that can be a tier. We'll have a £2, a 5, a 10, or whatever it is, 15, and 50 grand.
But can you imagine we get to that level and you've got people like Bernie Ecclestone and Elon Musk? Guys, I need a favor. I say a favor. This 50K. I got a problem. This new fucking space shuttle I'm launching, it's not doing the thing right. And we just say, try this way. As in, press Control Alt Delete. And then
press red instead of green.
And then give it a go.
Robert's your auntie's brother.
Yeah. Control Alt Delete. That's the way to do it. Yeah. Power off. Just give them what you get from Sky. Your Sky box is playing up. Unplug it from the mains and plug it back in for like 30 seconds. Wait 30 seconds and try it again.
For 50 grand, you get daily phone calls. You get I don't know, loads of videos. You get food.
I'll show you the content of my fridge daily.
Yeah.
Daily, I will show you the content.
50 grand, obviously.
50K, you got loads. And for 50K, I will even show you what I will cook for tea as well. If I'm cooking just eggs and toast, I will show you how I cook it. Just whatever.
Yeah. And I'll lay on my left arm and then masturbate with it after and call it the stranger. Everyone knows about it, but I'll show you that.
That's 40 grand level, I would say, not 50. But yeah, okay, that's fair.
I keep itching this mosquito bite and it's getting big.
Cunts.
I've got to not touch it.
Motherfuckers.
Right, I'm getting bunged up and I'm finding it more difficult to talk, so I think we should probably wrap it up.
Yeah, cool. I got to go and sort some shit out as well.
Yeah.
But it's been a good podcast. Subscribe and listen, tell a friend. We can Q&A, answer all sorts.
Subscribe. I can't say subscribe in a row that many times. Subscribe. And thanks for coming and hanging out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for everyone that was at the Last Rites on Tuesday. Very, very, very. I think we had 445 chat messages, which is a lot.
That's cool.
We had lots of engagement of viewers and all that shit. So keep it going. Subscribe over there. Subscribe here. If you're watching it back, it's just polite, right? Give it a like, something. It all helps. That algorithm. And in 2 years' time, we hope to have many subscribers. But right now, we've got about 32. So if we can get to 50 soon, that'd be nice.
Hell yes.
And then after a while, when we hit certain levels of subscribers, we'll do things. I don't know what. We'll do things.
More things, weird things, twisted things.
All right, I'm going to go and wash my arsehole and have a nap, I think.
Well, piggy.
And shall we... let's not do that. I'll just do this. All right, everyone, thank you very much. Goodbye. Goodbye, Kelly, Kat, Napo, Kevin, everyone who's watching today, everyone who watches it back. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Go and check out the Last Rites 75th episode. It's 9 hours long. So if you've got a spare day, you can watch a podcast. We got fucking hammered.
A little bit.
But yeah, support everything. Go watch Mind Dog TV. Check out his interview with Lipsky, and all that shit, because we're a network and that, innit? So we'll see you later then, boys. All right, boys and girls, and everything in between, and up your ass and chickens.